Hello, Aquarius, and Happy New Year to you. Welcome to your January general reading. This reading is for anyone that has a placement in the sign of Aquarius, such as Ascendant, Sun, or Moon. Also, please have in mind this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I'm gonna see how the year is going to start for Aquarius in all areas of their life. I'm gonna see what messages Aquarius needs to hear for the month of January, and overall, what kind of a start should Aquarius expect for the first month of the year. So Aquarius, let's see what January has in store for you. And we have Five of Wands as a general energy for you in the month of January. Competition, arguing, conflict. Might be for passion. Let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, and Nine of Wands. And bottom of the deck for right here and right now, Nine of Pentacles. Aquarius, I see you starting the year quite independent with proof of your abilities, especially on the money front, on the material front. It's like you have all the reasons to be proud of yourself. You have the results around you in terms of money, good living, all the proof that you've been doing quite well. Or if not, this is probably what you have on your mind. How to really see the results of your effort. And it might be so and so because, to be honest, you have arguments in this period. It might be arguments about you and other people in your work environment, or it can be arguing in your own head, like, what should I do? How did I? And, all kinds of questions that you might be, trying to figure out what is actually the situation for you. And this card, the Nine of Pentacles, is actually quite secure and steady approach to things. Like, you are in the material world, you are quite balanced. That this balance might be coming from a creative perspective because of some emotions, because of some let's say ambitions that probably didn't go through, or you are trying to make them happen. Either way, I see you stepping on the results on the material front and moving forward. And there is going to be a choice for you to make in the month of January, and it's gonna be lucky fortunate events, lucky turn of events that is gonna bring you to this point of you making a choice. And having the Seven of Pentacles in the center of your reading literally indicates that this choice is quite important for you on many levels. Probably it's gonna shut down some of these voices in your mind about what, when, how, all this. Maybe that, or maybe it's gonna give you a brand new opportunity on which you don't have to have any insecurity, for example. Either way, you need to trust the universe that it's gonna deliver you the best circumstances, and this is what the Jupiter card is promising, because this is also divine intervention. It's not something that it's up to anyone, like a human. There is no human in this card. It's the destiny, it's the fortune, and the good turn of events in your favor to make the right choice. When there is this Seven of Cups energy, and it's so pointed in a reading, usually means that this is a important choice, and from all these seven or of many options, you literally have only one. And this is just a piece of advice, actually. In order for you to never go wrong, let your heart decide and choose. Let your heart make the choice, Aquarius. And It's important because it might be actually to do with something very important to you, something that you were protecting probably during the 2022 year or before. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that you managed to protect it. You're still standing, willing to make the next step forward. And this is something that was giving you security, not security, but the power to stand many punches, many hits. It's like, it's very important mission. I see it like that, like an important mission for you. And it's probably work, business, creative projects. This is what is in your mind. This is what is around you in the month of January. And it might be a business project. It might be a creative business project. It might be something that takes your heart to be involved in order to move forward. I'm gonna clarify now what this energy might be for you, Aquarius, but nevertheless, I see you being steady, although you might have differences about the approach, about the idea, or you're just competing with other people for this stable ground that you have under your feet. But then you made your own luck, and now fortunate turn of events is bringing you to make a special choice. It's a special choice because it's gonna give you the opportunity to make a final step on something that is very important for you to deliver to the world. Probably in your career, but it can be any creative project in that matter. It's not necessarily to be business or let's say professional matter. It might be an artistic creative project, something that you not make your money out of it, but it's actually very important to you. I'm gonna check this now, and I'm gonna clarify also this 5 of Wands energy for the general energy to get more clarity for Aquarius in the month of January. Show me why the 5 of Swords is in the reading of Aquarius and why the 7 of Cups. No, actually it's gonna be the ones that I'm gonna check. So show me the 5 of Wands. Why is it here for Aquarius? And I have 2. Okay. I have the Hermit and the King of Swords. These are 2 interesting energies. I'm gonna get back in a little bit to them. And what is that they are protecting? Oh, it's unknown. Well, nothing is unknown with my cards. Oh, there is a loss, emotional blockage that it's okay. So the thing that is so important to you is to get through unclear, unfavorable to read situation and find your path through emotional blockage. This is something to do with a brand new self-realization or analysis about what is keeping you down, what is keeping you blocked, why you're not moving forward with all the potential that you have, because the potential is available, the 2 cups standing. And then all this mystery, how to utilize it, how to make best out of it. Wow. A lot of also Capricorn has had this very stagnated piling up one thing on another. And probably this is to do with Saturn being in your sign for the last few months. Actually, it's gonna live in, it's gonna go to Pisces on 7th of March. But up till then, you probably are going to be under heavy influence, Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see some pressure and I see the inability to go through something, but I also see a path. I hope you see it too. Between the wolf, the dog and the wolf, and you're gonna find your way through. You survived so many punches and so many hits that you're gonna make the best out of this situation and you're gonna find your potential. I'm not just saying this because I want to give you positive message for the beginning of the year. I really feel it. And I see this luck of presented by Jupiter in your reading. This doesn't come out of nowhere. It's like we do something to deserve or not to deserve our circumstances. And I believe that you are deserving. And this is like a giant pentacle that is an opportunity for you to make even more money, to prove yourself even on a grander scale. It's that kind of thing that you're gonna have to choose, in the month of January. So, about this overall energy, you are not at the same page with yourself or others, because you need a second look in your eternal world. What is out there that you missed that can help you to utilize your highest potential? What will make you the leader of your own success story over any competition, any disagreement, and how to implement this in your vision, in your strategy. By the way, this is you, and you presented in this situation gives me the awareness that you are actually quite aware what I'm talking about. And my advice to you is take your time, Aquarius, go inwards, search for whatever missing piece you have to close this waste of energy, really, because this is the visionary, this is the smart king. Not that the other ones are stupid, but this is the intellectual. This is the one that always see through things, even in the most complicated situations, because they are not emotional, they are not so passionate, they are determined to succeed. And this is you, this is your intellect. So search for the missing piece, Aquarius. Let's see now what else Aquarius needs to know for the month of January in all areas of their life, for any material new beginnings, for any mysteries in their life, for any potential that they need to find, and any choice that they need to make. Show me everything that Aquarius needs to be aware of for the month of January 2023. Let's see. The Five of Wands, it's also clarified by the Tower. Any illusion that you might be having, building up tower, that it's a non-existing structure, really, it's gonna be collapsing all of a sudden for your highest good. So get ready. And this is Mars hitting the tower, and Mars, it's starting to be moving forward, not retrograding, around 17th of January, I believe. So whatever you were missing, whatever this conflict was, the clarity is gonna come after 17th of January, but it's gonna come like a thunder, and it's gonna hit you, and you're gonna know. You're gonna know what was wrong, what was right, and where you stand. Then the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Sun. I told you, you've done something right. Then the Seven of Cups, it's wow. This is a choice you don't want to make. And then the Nine of Wands, it's clarified by the Strength card. Well, Aquarius, as I said before, I didn't make up this just so that you feel well. There is a victory coming for you over a period of really not being able to see through, to find your path through past emotional disappointments. You're gonna find your path, and you're gonna be more successful than before, because the Leo card also indicates something very important. This is a victory overcoming your own demon, your own fears, your own shadow. You are literally petting it like a cat, not like a lion. And this is your victory, coming from inside out. And I'm telling you all these details for you to figure out, because sometimes the path that we search for is not outside, and is not governed by anyone, wild or domestic. It's in our own mind, and it's our will that finds it. This is about the blockage that you cannot overcome. You are getting on top of it like a lion. And then let's see what the final outcome of your reading is. The Fool. I believe that it has much to do with the clarity and the vision that you're gonna be recognizing in probably around the middle of January. But nevertheless, I see you having all that it takes: practical decision, skills, the ability to make money and success for yourself and to be independent. This is very good foundation for any new beginning, any new chapter in your life. But be wise as the King of Swords. Please, Aquarius, take calculated risks. You are still under the influence of Saturn up till 7th of March, as I said, so don't be taking any long-term decisions that you are not 100% sure of. Don't be the fool. Be the optimist for a reason. And then, whatever turn of events get to you, even if they make you not be satisfied as you would probably wish out of making the right choice, because you are making the right choice, but it might not come to you right away. It might come to you in a second time frame. It's like after a while, when you least expect it. Because see the hint, it's this guy lost hope, but then all of a sudden he's in game again. I believe this is going to be the case because on top of Wheel of Fortune you have the Sun, and this is the god of our galactic, and it's the support of the divine, and it's you being aware, you being enlightened about your luck, your chances, how to move forward, take the best decisions to do with any future positive development. And not only that, to be the Sun is like to be the king, but in this case you are going to be the king in your own fortunate turn of events. It's like it's not going to only bring clarity to you, but it's going to bring support, a new awareness, and a very positive growth around you, the birth of something new that can multiply, that brings even more abundance. And this is probably the best support that you can have when you are starting a brand new chapter and a brand new journey. I'm not selecting just the cards that I like, but you know, it's like the first, the last. You're going on a journey, Aquarius, in the month of January. And some of you might really get to a very sunny place on some island, somewhere where it's warm. Literally, because this is card of Jupiter. Jupiter is responsible for faraway places, foreign places, exotic places. And the Sun on top of it, it's really supporting you moving forward in time and space, in your travels, in your developments through traveling, actually. Might be opening your luck, Aquarius. I forgot to mention this. And this is important because you might find yourself that you're really making your own luck by moving in time and space, going to foreign places, getting enlightened about many things: spirituality, business ideas, management skills, anything like know-how from the world might be very, very supportive for you. Or you traveling around the world. Either way, I see that you're gonna pay your price to get on a much cleaner and safer path. Sorry for correcting myself like that, but I am listening to what I'm saying and literally trying to correct it so that it doesn't repeat again. And what I have for you is really well deserved, well thought of, well chosen, and strategic, supported new beginning with the needed resources for success. Take it or leave it, Aquarius. I wish to you any new journey and any new chapter that you take in the year 2023 to be supported with the Sun energy, with your awareness, you being present in the situation, being aware of all the details, and making the best out of any new chapter, any new beginning that it's opening for you in the year 2023. Let me know how you feel about this reading, if it was correct, if it was supporting you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Aquarius, please do so. This will be greatly appreciated. All the best from me and see you around 2023.